GirlsModes.com, I'm Metal Mark, here with the one and only Fredrik from Opeth. How are you, man?
Good, thanks.
Out that y'all cracked the top 20 on Billboard for the U.S., which is the highest Opeth's ever gotten. I mean, what does that mean for you in the band in this time of illegal downloading and all of that type of stuff?
It's great, man. We just found out this morning and we're super happy about it, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, it's even better than the last time, so.
Definitely. Well, it's obviously...
But of course, I mean, the sales go down each year in a way, but I don't know how many copies it means or anything, but it's really cool to be in the top 20.
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously, with the tour for the album, the set list is more mellow, like the album is. How has the response been from the fans so far?
It's been good, I think. Most of the crowd seems to dig it, you know.
Yeah.
They're kind of open-minded about it. I mean, it doesn't mean that we necessarily stepped away from that in the future. Mm-hmm. It's just this tour we're doing, you know, we wanted to select songs that connects with the Heritage album.
Yeah. You talked numerous times about how before you joined the band you were a huge fan of Opeth, and now that you're in the band, when the writing process for this album started and you saw that it was going more toward the mellow side, were you surprised by that, or what was your reaction to that?
Well, it took me a little bit of a while to get used to the new direction, the new idea. When Michael said that there's not going to be any growl on the new album, I was first, you know, are you really sure about that? You know?
Yeah.
But then I went over to his house and listened to the stuff, and it's like, well, there's no room for growl vocals on this stuff, you know.
Yeah.
If we would have put it on there just to have it, it would have been cheesy, you know.
Yeah.
Really.
Very cool.
But I mean, the band needed to do something that felt fresh for us, and maybe for the guys, the people who enjoys listening to Opeth as well, you know. And most of the people seem to dig it, you know.
Yeah, no, it's great. So I have to ask, being your second record with the band, was it easier this time, like recording and helping out with everything like that, or was it just as difficult as the first record you had?
This recording went very smooth.
Yeah.
I mean, we know each other so good now, and all the guys in the band are really, you know, it's important to be well prepared before we enter the studio.
Yeah.
So I think everybody was that, and we wanted to do a recording that was very honest and earthy kind of sounding.
Yeah.
No sound replacements on the drums. That's pretty common these days. I can understand a band who doesn't have the budget to do recording, you know, big ass studio.
Yeah.
And they need to do stuff like that. So then it's useful. But we kind of bit tired of that corrected contemporary kind of sound that's out there. Not all bands, but a lot of bands.
Yeah.
So we wanted to do something that's pretty more old school type of recording, which we did.
Yeah.
We did record on Pro Tools digitally, but like old console, no sound replacements, no editing at all.
So the drums are actual drums.
Yeah, it's just
everything's actual instruments.
It is.
Yeah. Speaking of instruments, you have a brand new signature guitar with PRS. How much has that guitar affected your playing and made it better, would you say?
I love that guitar. I mean, I bounced ideas with Doug Shive at PRS, who's in charge of the SE models.
Yeah.
And for over 1.5 years, I think. And we came up with this, and I can totally recommend it because it's affordable, and I use it more than 50% of the show now, so that saves a lot, you know.
So everybody should go buy your guitar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you like it.
Yeah, I hope you like it.
But it's cool. It came out cool, and I can totally, as I said, recommend it to anybody who's looking for a good guitar.
We asked for fans to give us questions to ask you, and obviously the most requested one I would have to say is this the end of growling for Opeth, or will there be some in the future?
It's definitely not rolled out for the future. Awesome. Michael said that to me.
Yes.
So you never know what we're going to do in the next album. It could be a grindcore album.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But yeah, I guess we like the fact that we want to be a bit unpredictable.
Yeah. You have freedom to do pretty much whatever you want now, being as successful a band as Opeth is.
Yeah, I know, we're stretching it, in a way.
Yeah.
But it's still, if I look at it objectively, being a fan of the band before I joined the band, I still think it sounds like Opeth. You still have it's very dark and it's pretty complex, and you still have the calm parts versus the more intense, aggressive parts. In a slightly different way on this one, but it's still there.
Very cool.
With no growls though.
Yeah, you don't
growl. I think Michael though stretches clean vocals more on this album.
Oh yeah.
Like he pushed it's slightly more aggressive on certain parts than it used to be.
Yeah. So a lot of bands, after they're done recording with an album, they're like, okay, I'm done with it. I don't want to listen to it ever again. Do you still find yourself listening to this album?
I do.
Yeah.
But I tend to, when we were done with the album, I like to step away from it for a few months, I just don't want to, because you sit around in the studio for 14, 15 hours a day. We never took a break when we did the album. We were there for, 23 days or 25 days?
Yeah.
Every day, 14, 15 hours,
Well, the end result is awesome. As always, do you have any final words to the fans out there?
We're happy to be here on tour again, and hope you enjoy the new album.
Very cool. Thank you, Fredrik. Heritage is out right now. Go pick it up. Support Opeth, one of the greatest of all time. I'm Metal Mark. Cheers.